I've been working on a big project these past few days where I compare my older gaming system to my newer gaming system in different games and use cases. As I was doing this, I was made aware that both Portal and Portal 2 were on sale for only $1.50, which translated to be about £1.28 on checkout. Since I now own Portal, this allows me to check out all the various mods for the game, one of them being Portal with RTX. The problem is, I have a Radeon GPU, the RX 7800 XT. While I can do ray tracing, that's simply not going to be enough. At least, that's what I thought. First, let's see how vanilla Portal runs as a baseline. It says set to 300. Let's set to 0. See what does anything. There we go. Getting over 700 frames per second now, as opposed to being capped to 300. It took me a couple of minutes to find out how to uncap the frame rate, but when I did, things got glorious. This is to be expected. Portal originally released in 2007. At the time, people would be playing on GeForce 8800 GTs in 1024x768 at the high end. No surprise that a card released 17 years later is orders of magnitude faster than it. CPU bottlenecks notwithstanding, it's still super fun to see frame rate peak upwards of 1100 frames per second. So let's change that by switching over to Portal RTX. I think we're loading in. The frame rate's in the trend! Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, it feels so bad. Okay. Oh, this feels so terrible. So yeah, we've gone from 700 frames per second down to 29. Let's bring up the Alt X. We need to see what the settings are on. Oh no, we're at low. I know this is 1440p, I know, but this is still all low settings. Oh god. We're up to 40s now? What the heck happened here? Did I miss something? I think we have to turn down resolution first. Let's see if that helps us. Let's turn down to 1080p. Okay, we're in the 60s apparently. Also, this does not feel like 1080p. What's been used here? That's why. It's using TAU upscaling at performance. That's why. Let's try full. It was a mistake to choose full screen. In regular Portal, we were getting over 1100 FPS in this section. Now, we're down to 14 frames per second. And as you can see, the frame rate was substantially lower, no matter the resolution. At 1080p, I was lucky to see 15 FPS. At 1440p, it dipped into the single digits. As they say, the human eye can't see more than 8 frames per second, so why bother with a 180Hz monitor? Not like I can see any difference from 60 FPS in any game I play. As I'm playing on an AMD card, there's no DLSS option. Instead, there's TAAU for us to use. At TAAU performance, which is effectively 50% render resolution, the game can finally be playable. Well, at 60 FPS using the lowest RT settings at 1080p and 30 FPS at 1440p. And for what? For ray traced effects? If you asked me, I wouldn't say that ray tracing is an improvement over the original. Part of that could be that the original game from 2007 has such a strong art direction that it holds up extremely well today. Another is that, no matter the graphics, playing at sub 20 FPS is going to give you a headache and drag the whole experience down. On the Radeon card, there isn't really a good way to get around this aside from going back to the original game. In fact, even if you have hardware that can run this game, that's just doing that anyway. But and the fact that when I tried the higher ray tracing settings, this happened. Let's try high. Oh, I don't think that was meant to happen to my Portal gun. This is going very well. Oh, we got Minecraft textures now. Just stick with playing the original game.